Hello there. If you're over 60 and finding that your legs feel heavy, your knees ache more often, or you're waking up with foot cramps at night, you are not alone. Many older adults experience these symptoms and often blame it on aging, arthritis, or circulation problems. But what if I told you that some of the fruits you thought were healthy might actually be making it worse? That's right. Fruits like bananas, grapes, and even watermelon may be contributing to your joint pain, swelling, and muscle fatigue without you even realizing it. In this video, I'll walk you through 7 common fruits that could be harming your legs, and more importantly, I'll show you better fruit choices that are much kinder to aging joints and muscles. These simple changes can reduce inflammation, improve circulation, and even help you walk more comfortably. If you're tired of soreness slowing you down, stick with me. We're going to make sense of what to eat, what to avoid, and how to support strong, pain-free legs for years to come. Let's dive in. Your future self will thank you. Let's begin with the first fruit on our list. One that surprises many of my patients, the banana. Now, bananas are often seen as a healthy go-to snack. They're portable, full of potassium, and they seem gentle on the stomach. But if you're over 60 and dealing with leg pain, muscle cramps, or stiffness, bananas might actually be making things worse. Here's why. Bananas contain a high amount of natural sugar, and while that might not be a problem for someone young and active, it's a different story for an older body with a slower metabolism. That sugar gets absorbed quickly, causing a rise in insulin levels, and when insulin spikes, so does inflammation. Over time, this can trigger chronic, low-grade inflammation in your soft tissues, especially in sensitive areas like your feet, knees, and hips. Even though bananas are high in potassium, which supports muscle function, the excess sugar may counteract that benefit. Many older adults tell me they eat a banana before bed to avoid leg cramps, but then wake up with heavy legs, aching calves, or even sharp nighttime cramps. That's not a coincidence. Another hidden issue? Bananas are often eaten alone, with no protein or fat to slow digestion. This makes the sugar hit even more abrupt, leading to energy crashes and stiffness, especially the next morning. Now, am I saying bananas are poison? No, but for those of us over 60, it may no longer be the ideal fruit. The combination of high sugar and fast absorption can silently aggravate joint issues and circulation. If you're struggling with sore legs or restless nights, this might be a good place to start making a change. In a moment, I'll show you some better fruit options. Ones that support your joints, reduce inflammation, and help you wake up feeling stronger, not stiffer. Let's keep going. Now let's talk about another fruit that seems harmless, even refreshing, but could be secretly working against your legs and joints: grapes. I know they're juicy, bite-sized, and feel like the perfect snack. Many seniors enjoy a bowl in the afternoon or nibble on a few after dinner. But here's the part that's often overlooked. Grapes are loaded with fructose, a type of natural sugar that hits your bloodstream fast and hard. That sweet, juicy bite might not taste as sugary as candy, but your body treats it the same way. After 60, your insulin response isn't as sharp, and your joints aren't as forgiving. That quick spike in blood sugar triggers an inflammatory response, especially in the delicate tissues around your ankles, knees, and feet. I've had patients describe a burning feeling in their joints, puffiness around their ankles, or a strange weakness in their legs after walking, especially if they'd been snacking on grapes earlier that day. And most of them had no idea the two were connected. The real challenge with grapes is how easy they are to overeat. You don't think twice about popping a handful in your mouth, and before you know it, you've consumed a large dose of sugar. There's no fiber, fat, or protein to slow the sugar's impact. Just a direct hit to your blood sugar and your joints. Again, grapes aren't bad. They're just not built for aging bodies dealing with inflammation or joint stiffness. If you've noticed swelling in your knees or a soreness in your calves after even a short walk, grapes could be part of the problem. Instead of reaching for a sweet fruit that sets you back, we'll talk about options that actually support your joints and help reduce inflammation. Stay with me, this next fruit might surprise you even more. We just talked about grapes, a sneaky source of joint pain because of their sugar content. But now, let's look at a fruit that's often praised for digestion, yet quietly irritates aging joints: pineapple. Yes, I know, pineapple contains bromelain, an enzyme that helps with digestion. Many people hear that and assume it's a superfruit. But here's what most folks don't realize: pineapple is also highly acidic. And for aging bodies, that's where the trouble begins. As we get older, the protective lining of the stomach and joints becomes more sensitive. When you eat pineapple, especially later in the day or at night, that acid can irritate the stomach and quietly inflame the tissues around your hips, knees, and even calves. I've had patients tell me they experience hip stiffness at night, or even cramps in their legs after eating pineapple with dinner. They thought they were eating healthy, and they were, in a sense. But the acid load from pineapple can be too much for an older digestive system to process calmly. And here's another twist. Some people feel a temporary energy boost after eating pineapple, but then they crash, often waking up with stiff knees or aching thighs. That's your body telling you something's not right. While pineapple might feel refreshing in warm weather or seem like a light after-dinner treat, for seniors with joint sensitivity or poor circulation, it may be doing more harm than good, especially if you're dealing with hip pain or nighttime leg cramps. Pineapple isn't evil, but it's not always senior-friendly. And unfortunately, many don't realize it until they connect their evening snack to their morning pain. Next, we'll look at a fruit that's even more misleading. One that's marketed as clean, green, and healthy, but might be silently stiffening your knees. Let's keep going. We just covered pineapple, a fruit that's acidic enough to irritate joints and trigger nighttime leg pain. Now, let's move to something that looks completely harmless, even hydrating, but can sneakily affect your balance and muscle strength. Watermelon. I know what you're thinking. Doc, it's just water and fruit. How can that be bad? Well, watermelon may be 90% water, but it's also high in natural sugar, particularly when it's fully ripe and sweet. That sugar rush might feel refreshing in the moment, especially on a hot day, but for older adults, it can cause sharp spikes and crashes in blood sugar. And here's what that means for your body. When blood sugar fluctuates quickly, it impacts circulation, nerve function, and muscle control. That's why some of my patients report leg swelling, or say they feel weaker in the knees or even lightheaded after eating a big slice of watermelon. It's not uncommon for seniors to experience a sense of imbalance or even slight dizziness after consuming watermelon, especially if they haven't eaten enough protein or fiber beforehand to buffer the sugar. Your legs may feel heavy, unsteady, or you may find your ankles puffing up, not because of salt, but because of fluid retention triggered by rapid sugar absorption. And while watermelon is marketed as a weight loss or hydrating fruit, it doesn't offer much in terms of muscle fuel. No protein, very little fiber, and a surprising amount of sugar for something that tastes so light. So while an occasional bite won't hurt, regularly snacking on watermelon, especially alone or at night, might be silently contributing to muscle weakness, foot swelling, or wobbly balance when you walk. Up next, we're going to explore a fruit that many seniors eat for clean energy, but might actually be stiffening your joints and slowing down recovery. Let's keep going. We just looked at watermelon, a fruit that seems innocent but can quietly disrupt blood sugar and muscle stability. Now, let's talk about another fruit many of you likely enjoy in the morning or as a healthy snack: oranges. Yes, oranges are well known for their vitamin C, and I'm not saying you should eliminate them entirely. But here's what most people don't realize. Oranges are also packed with citric acid, and for seniors that can spell trouble for your joints. Citric acid may irritate the lining of your joints, especially if you're already dealing with conditions like arthritis, gout, or chronic inflammation. Some of my patients have reported aching hips, sore knees, or stiffness in the lower back or legs shortly after increasing their citrus intake, particularly when their digestion isn't at its best. Now here's where it gets even more important. If you're eating oranges at night, that acidity can backfire. It may not only upset your stomach, but it can also increase inflammation in soft tissues, contributing to worsening swelling in your feet, ankles, and knees while you sleep. You might wake up feeling heavier in the legs or notice puffiness in the lower body that wasn't there the day before. And remember, orange juice, even the no sugar added kind, concentrates that acidity in natural sugar. That makes it even more likely to irritate your joints, spike your blood sugar, and make post-meal fatigue or pain worse. I'm not saying oranges are the enemy, but if you've been struggling with leg discomfort, swelling, or joint stiffness, it may be worth paying attention to how citrus affects your body, especially in the evening. Coming up next, I'll break down a fruit that many of you believe is gut-friendly. But in older adults, it can cause unexpected leg cramps and hip tension. Let's take a closer look. In the last segment, we explored how oranges, despite their vitamin C, can irritate joints and worsen swelling, especially if eaten at night. Now let's move on to a fruit that many people think of as crisp, refreshing, and diet-friendly: green apples. Green apples do offer some nutritional value, particularly in fiber and antioxidants. But for older adults, there's something you should know. Green apples are high in malic acid, and that's not always a good thing. Malic acid, while beneficial in small amounts, can actually irritate your digestive tract and even trigger inflammation in the connective tissues around your hips and knees. Several of my senior patients have reported discomfort like hip stiffness, a burning sensation in the soles of the feet, or even tightness around the knees after eating just one green apple a day. On top of that, Green apples contain natural sugars that can cause blood sugar to spike, especially when consumed alone or on an empty stomach. For older adults with insulin resistance or prediabetes, which is more common than many realize, this sugar surge can lead to energy crashes, leg cramps, or general fatigue later in the day. And while green apples might seem like a smart choice for digestion, their acidity can actually backfire. For those with sensitive stomachs, it may result in bloating, poor absorption of nutrients, and inflammation that travels to the lower body, especially the joints and soft tissues around the knees and hips. So, if you've been eating green apples regularly and you're experiencing tight legs, aching joints, or foot discomfort, this could be part of the puzzle. In the next part, we'll take a closer look at a tropical fruit that's incredibly popular in smoothies, but for seniors it could be silently contributing to joint flare-ups and poor circulation. Let's continue. As we just discussed, green apples may be causing subtle discomfort due to their acidity and sugar content. Now, let's talk about another fruit that many people love, especially during the summer months, the mango. While mangoes are sweet, juicy, and often associated with tropical indulgence, for seniors they can actually be quite problematic. Mangoes are packed with natural sugars, particularly fructose. While sugar from fruit is typically considered healthy in moderation, mangoes contain such high levels that they can cause a rapid spike in blood sugar followed by a sharp drop. This isn't ideal for seniors, especially those with diabetes, insulin resistance, or slower metabolism. This spike and crash cycle triggers inflammation in the soft tissues around your joints, particularly in the ankles, hips, and knees. This can lead to symptoms like swelling, tenderness, or even a burning sensation in your toes. Some of my older patients have mentioned experiencing stiffness or soreness in their legs, especially after indulging in a mango, without realizing that the fruit itself might be a trigger. Mangoes also have a sneaky effect. Because of their light, refreshing taste, it's easy to overeat them. A few slices feel so refreshing, but you might be unknowingly consuming more sugar than your body can comfortably handle. When this happens consistently, the effects can compound, causing increased joint pain, fatigue, and difficulty with mobility. What's important to note is that despite its natural origins, mangoes aren't automatically safe just because they're a fruit. In fact, their high sugar content can interfere with the body's ability to regulate blood sugar and contribute to joint pain and instability, making it harder to walk or move with ease. So, the next time you're tempted by that sweet, juicy mango, it might be worth considering how it affects your body, especially if you've been experiencing joint discomfort or leg stiffness. In the next segment, we'll discuss alternative fruits that can actually help improve your joint health. Stay tuned. Now that we've gone over the fruits to avoid for joint and leg health, let's turn our focus to the fruits that are actually beneficial for your legs, joints, and circulation. As we age, the right foods can play a vital role in reducing inflammation and improving mobility, and one group of fruits that stands out for these benefits are berries. Fruits like blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, and strawberries are packed with antioxidants, specifically flavonoids and polyphenol, which have potent anti-inflammatory properties. These compounds work wonders in reducing swelling in the legs, knees, and ankles, areas that often become inflamed as we get older. Inflammation is one of the primary contributors to joint stiffness and discomfort, so including these berries in your diet can help alleviate those symptoms. What's more, berries help to boost blood circulation throughout your body, including your legs. This is especially important for seniors who may be dealing with poor circulation or conditions like varicose veins. When blood circulation is improved, your legs feel less heavy, more energized, and swelling decreases. This leads to better mobility and more comfort when walking or standing for extended periods. Berries are also low in calories and high in fiber, which makes them a perfect snack that won't spike your blood sugar. Unlike some of the fruits we discussed earlier, these fruits are gentle on your metabolism and will support stable blood sugar levels. That's especially important for seniors who are managing diabetes or those watching their weight for overall health. So, if you're looking for a natural way to improve your joint and leg health, reach for a handful of berries. Whether you add them to your breakfast, throw them in a smoothie, or simply enjoy them as a snack, they offer a delicious and effective way to support your joint health and circulation. In the next part of the video, we'll explore more fruits that can benefit your body as you age. As we continue discussing fruits that support joint health, let's talk about cherries, a delicious, yet highly beneficial fruit for your legs, joints, and circulation. Cherries, particularly tart cherries, are known for their powerful anti-inflammatory properties, making them an excellent choice for seniors dealing with gout or arthritis. One of the key benefits of cherries is their ability to reduce uric acid levels in the body. Uric acid is the culprit behind gout attacks, which can cause excruciating pain, especially in the joints of the feet and toes. By eating cherries regularly, you can help lower uric acid levels and prevent flare-ups associated with gout. Moreover, cherries contain anthocyanins, the compounds responsible for their deep red color, which are also powerful anti-inflammatory agents. These compounds help reduce swelling and pain in the joints, particularly in the knees and fingers. If you're experiencing stiffness or discomfort in these areas, cherries can be a natural way to provide relief. What's even better is that you don't need to eat large amounts to see the benefits. A small handful of cherries each day can help soothe joint pain and reduce inflammation. This makes cherries a low-calorie and tasty addition to your diet, without the worry of adding excess sugar or calories. For those of you with osteoarthritis or rheumatoid arthritis, cherries can be particularly helpful in managing symptoms. Their natural compounds work by inhibiting enzymes that cause joint damage and inflammation, allowing for greater comfort in daily activities. So, if you're looking for a simple, delicious way to improve your joint health, consider adding cherries to your diet. Whether fresh, frozen, or dried, this fruit is not only a treat but a natural remedy to help keep your joints feeling their best. Up next, we'll explore other fruits that can benefit your overall health and mobility. Stay tuned. Now, let's turn our attention to a fruit that's not only delicious but also packed with nutrients that support your legs, joints, and circulation. Avocados. Avocados are rich in healthy fats, particularly monounsaturated fats, which are essential for maintaining joint health. These fats help reduce inflammation, providing relief from conditions like arthritis and joint stiffness. The unique combination of nutrients in avocados, including vitamin E, fiber, and omega-3 fatty acids, works to protect and cushion your joints, acting like a natural lubricant to keep them moving smoothly. One of the standout benefits of avocados is their ability to help stabilize blood sugar. For seniors, keeping blood sugar levels in check is critical for overall health, as blood sugar spikes can lead to inflammation and discomfort in the joints. The healthy fats in avocados help regulate insulin levels, preventing those fluctuations that can worsen joint pain or swelling. Plus, these fats provide a steady source of energy without causing the bloating or discomfort that can come with sugary or processed foods. In addition to reducing inflammation and promoting stable blood sugar, avocados also support heart health by improving circulation. Good circulation is essential for healthy legs and feet, as it ensures nutrients and oxygen reach your muscles and joints, preventing fatigue and stiffness. By incorporating avocados into your diet, you're nourishing your body with healthy fats and vitamins that can make a significant difference in how your body feels, especially when it comes to your joints. Incorporating avocados into your daily meals is an easy way to nourish your joints and maintain a healthy, active lifestyle as you age. So, the next time you're preparing a meal, don't forget to add this creamy, nutritious fruit to the mix for a boost of health benefits. Now, let's talk about another wonderful fruit that can benefit your joints, circulation, and digestive health. Papaya. Papaya is not only delicious but also packed with essential nutrients that make it an excellent choice for seniors, especially those with sensitive joints or digestive issues. One of the most notable benefits of papaya is its rich content of enzymes, particularly papain. This natural enzyme has powerful anti-inflammatory properties, which can help reduce swelling and joint discomfort. If you're dealing with conditions like arthritis, the enzymes in papaya can help soothe inflamed joints, making it a great addition to your diet. Papaya is also easy to digest, which is especially important for older adults with a weakened digestive system. It is gentle on the stomach and can provide relief from indigestion and bloating, which are common issues as we age. For those with sensitive joints, papaya's natural anti-inflammatory enzymes can help reduce the discomfort that often accompanies inflammation, making it easier to stay active and maintain a healthy lifestyle. In addition to its digestive benefits, papaya is loaded with vitamin C, which supports collagen production in the body. Collagen is essential for the health of your joints, ligaments, and tendons, providing them with the strength and flexibility they need to stay mobile. Regular consumption of papaya can help maintain joint function and flexibility, while also boosting your immune system. If you're looking for a gentle, nourishing fruit to support both your digestive health and joint function, papaya is an excellent choice. Enjoy it fresh, in smoothies, or even as part of a savory dish to reap all its health benefits. Now, let's talk about another excellent fruit for your joints, circulation, and overall energy: the pear. Pears are a fantastic choice for older adults because they offer a light sweetness without causing spikes in blood sugar levels. Unlike many fruits that are high in sugar, pears are naturally low in sugar, making them a gentle option for those who need to manage their blood glucose, such as individuals with diabetes or those at risk of developing it. Their low glycemic index ensures that they won't cause sudden fluctuations in blood sugar, which can sometimes lead to energy crashes or joint discomfort. The real beauty of pears lies in their fiber content. Fiber is essential for digestive health and can help to regulate your digestion, preventing discomfort and promoting gut health. When eaten alongside protein or other fibrous foods, pears can offer a steady and sustained source of energy. This means you won't experience the heavy feeling in your legs that can come from sugary foods or overly processed snacks. Instead, pears provide gentle energy, helping to maintain mobility and keep you feeling light on your feet. Additionally, the anti-inflammatory properties in pears may help ease joint discomfort. If you struggle with swollen ankles or stiff knees, the natural compounds in pears could help reduce inflammation, making it easier to stay active and move around comfortably. Whether you eat them as a snack, add them to a salad, or pair them with a small amount of protein for a complete meal, pears are a wonderful option to help support your joints, circulation, and overall well-being. Enjoy this refreshing and nutritious fruit as part of your daily routine to support a healthy, active lifestyle. As we reach our golden years, it's important to remember that we don't have to give up everything we enjoy, including fruit. The key is to choose the right types that are beneficial for your body and health needs. Aging is not an end, but a time to make smarter choices in our diet and lifestyle. It's about listening to our bodies and understanding how the foods we eat impact our overall well-being. Every small decision, like choosing the right fruits, can make a big difference. These choices can help you move more easily, reduce pain, and maintain your independence. A balanced diet supports healthy joints, muscles, and circulation, allowing you to live life with less discomfort and more vitality. Remember, you don't have to go through this journey alone. Share your experiences with others, connect with your community, and support one another in achieving better health. Together, we can create a stronger, healthier future. So, let's make the best choices for our health, one step at a time. Stay active, stay informed, and keep enjoying the beautiful years ahead. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share with your loved ones. Let's spread the word and help each other live healthier, pain-free lives. Leave your comments and experiences below. We'd love to hear from you.